Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another episode of Relationship Talks with Adheze and Hannah. How have you guys been doing? I hope that you have been enjoying all of the videos that I have been sharing on my channel. Now, if you have been enjoying the videos, would you please do me a favor by clicking the subscribe button on this channel if you are yet to follow my channel, and would you please do me the favor of clicking the share button if the videos have been a blessing to you. And if it has really been a blessing to you, please do not hesitate to click the like button. Okay, all of your likes mean so much to me. The shares mean so much to me. Every time I see a new subscriber, I am always super excited to see a new person joining the family. All right. Now, today I want to talk about a topic that I've titled Five Signs to Know That Your Relationship is Going Nowhere, or Five Ways to Know That Your Relationship is Going Nowhere. Most times when we get into a relationship, we get into that relationship because we are hoping that one way or the other the relationship will lead to marriage. A lot of us do not just date for dating's sake. Some of us date, number one, because we have the ultimate goal of the relationship transitioning into marriage. And some of us go into a relationship to be with this person for a long, on a long-term basis. But you all know that this is a channel that talks about God, marriage, life, and relationships. And we follow the godly order of marriages, okay? The way God ordained marriages to be. And that's why we encourage that you date with purpose. You go into a relationship with a purpose. You don't just go into a relationship just for the sake of, being, not being the person. You don't want to be the person who is not in a relationship or just following the growing trend. So that being said, when you get into a relationship, the ultimate desire is for this relationship to transition into marriage. Now, how do you know that the relationship you are in is not going, it's not leading into marriage? There are always signs, but a lot of us tend to ignore the signs until we are served breakfast. That's something they always say in Nigeria. You just wake up and you're served breakfast, which essentially means they break up with you just like that. When a man wants to break up with you, it just doesn't happen that day. When a woman wants to break up with you, it just doesn't happen that day. Something they've been processing, in their mind. They've been thinking about it. They have processed it. It has taken them a period of time. They have gradually detached from you. They've been putting up the signs out there, but you have just been too busy to observe, or too attached to observe, or to leave it to even know that the relationship is slipping off your fingers and it's actually not going anywhere. Now, today I had to write it in a list so that a sec. I had to put it up in a list so that I do not go beyond the specified time for this video, right? I don't want to do so many long videos, okay? So that you guys can be able to follow what I am always talking about. I want to always go straight to the point. So the first sign to know that a man is not going the long term with you, or does not have you in mind for marriage, is he does not talk about the future with you. And if you're a man, to how to know that this woman is not thinking long term with me, she's not thinking of the future with me, she's not even thinking of marriage with me, is that they do not talk about the future with you. Your significant other will not talk about the future with you. Whatever they are planning to do in the future, they don't discuss it with you. They just go ahead and live their lives. They just go ahead and do their decision, take their decisions. They confide in, they can talk about their future with other people except you. When you see that they are not talking about major projects in their lives, major developments, major life decisions, things that you know that they are about to accomplish, they are not carrying you along. They are not talking about the future with you. They are not even talking about what they intend to do in the future, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. They no longer share their visions, their dreams, their goals. They are not sharing none of those things with you. They don't see you in their future. That's why they are not talking about the future with you. It's that easy. When you meet a man or a woman who rarely talks about his future or does not want to mention his future with you, it's simply because the man does not see you in that future. So why would he waste his time to talk about a future that you're not going to be in? Same thing with a woman. Why would she tell you about her future plans? Why would she tell you about the things that she hopes to achieve in the future when she does not see you in that future? Now, the second thing that is worthy of noting, the second sign that shows that a man or a woman is not going the long haul with you, or is not seeing you in the future, or your relationship is going nowhere, is that when they even talk about the future, you are not present in that future. So there are a set that will not even talk about the future with you. They don't discuss the future with you. They plan their future, and you're not even aware of whatever they're planning. Now, the second sign is that some of them plan the future, you know about the future, but you don't see yourself in that future. They tell you, oh, I plan to move to, let's say for instance, they're in the United States, and they say 5 years from now I will be moving to London. 5 years from now I will be moving to Ethiopia. 5 years from now I'll be moving to Canada. Major life decisions. And they don't say to you, I don't they don't mention saying we would be moving 5 years from now to Canada. Once we get married, we will be relocating to Canada. Is this something that you're open to? They are not going to discuss all of those things with you. They are not going to talk to you like you're going to be in Canada with them. They're just letting you know, I'm going to be in Canada 5 years from now. But when you don't see them talking about you in that move, it simply means that, yes, this is what I'm about to do. So find your square roots, because you are not in it. The second sign to know that your relationship is going nowhere, they discuss about the future, but you are missing in that future. You are not in it. They don't put you in there. They are thinking of taking on a new job and in another state, and they are not considering your presence. Like, they're not thinking about if they're making that decision, the effect it's going to have on your relationship or on your marriage. Or you guys are planning to, let's say for instance, in your mind you believe that this man is someone that I'm planning to get married to, but in his own heart, in his own mind, he's not actually seeing you in his future, or she's not seeing you in the future. She's planning that some years from now she's going to probably move to another country totally, not even a different state, another country totally. And she's not talking us, she's just saying, I am moving. It means that you are not, I am moving, I'm letting you know my plans for the future, but you are not in that future. So number one, they don't even discuss the future with you. They don't talk about the future with you. They exclude you from all of their future plans. Number two, they talk about the future, but you are not included in that future. And I hope somebody got that. They are two different things entirely. Number one set of people, they don't talk about the future with you at all. The second set, they talk about the future, but they do not include you in their future. So they are making life-changing decisions, planning things, and they are telling you their plans, but really why they are telling you is so that you know you are not in their lives, you're not in their future. They don't see you there. So just don't say I didn't tell you. That's the kind of thing they're trying to do to you. Don't say I didn't tell you. I did tell you what I was planning. What you will say is that you're not in it because you're not in my future. So that's a sign to know that a man is not planning to marry you, or a woman is not planning to marry you. They make these decisions and you are not included. Number three, If you realize that in a relationship, you are the one who is trying so hard to make it work, you are dating yourself. When you see that you want to be the one, you're the one making all the calls, you're the one trying to let everybody know he's my man, she's my woman, there is already a problem. It's not, you are not the one who has the responsibility to let people know that you're in the life of a man or that you're in the life of a woman. The person you're in a relationship with has the responsibility to let people know that that's my man, that's my woman. It's not your job. When you find yourself trying to let people know, I am the one who is beside this man, I am the one in the life of this man, I am the one in the life of this woman, you are there trying so hard. It becomes even embarrassing, but you will not know that you're trying so hard. You want to prove to him, to everybody, to his family members, to his friends, to everybody, that you are the one. When you realize that you're the one trying to show yourself in the life of a man, it shows that that relationship is not going anywhere. That man doesn't even see you. That's why you're trying so hard to be seen in the life of a man. A man who is genuinely interested in you, a woman who is genuinely interested in you, and who sees you in their future, listen, you will not doubt it. You will know that this man has a future with me. Because you won't be the one making all the calls, you won't be the one making all the sacrifices, you won't be the one trying to go everywhere showing that he belongs to me, I'm the one with him, I'm the one he's dating, I'm the one he's doing this for, I'm the one he's doing that for, I'm the one who wants to be with him, I'm the one he's marrying, I'm the one she's marrying. Once you see yourself making all of these blunders, just know that that relationship you are in is not going anywhere. That man is not planning on marrying you. The woman herself is also not planning on marrying you if you're the man on the receiving end. When you realize that you're trying so hard to make a relationship work, to be seen in the life of a man, you're trying so hard to do everything in the relationship to make it work. It's like you're the one doing everything. You're the one always buying things for him. He never buys things for you. You're the one always buying things for her. She never makes even little sacrifices for you. You're the one always calling. He never calls. You're the one always doing everything. And they don't even do anything. They're not bothered. That relationship is not going anywhere. People tend to put their time into things that they value. So when they do not invest time, with you, they are not being present in your life. It simply means you are not of value to them. It's not where they want to be. So if you find yourself trying so hard in a relationship, just know that your relationship is not leading to marriage. It's actually going nowhere. And it's time for you to do what? It's time for you to move on. Number 4, you realize that you are not communicating that well. And when I talk about communication, if you're the one who is always talking to this man, or you're the man who is always talking to this woman barely has your time. If you don't chat them up, they don't chat you up. If you don't call them, they don't call you. If you don't talk to them for 2-3 weeks, they don't even remember you for 2-3 weeks. That relationship is simply not going anywhere. You're actually dating yourself. If you're a man or a woman, you're dating yourself. That relationship is not leading to anything serious. Because if a man or a woman is serious about you, they're not going to miss communicating with you. A whole week will just go by, the man won't say a word, you two, you don't say a word. There is no relationship. So if you realize that you're struggling with communication in that relationship, you people don't talk, you people don't communicate, and when you communicate, it's always a struggle because there's really nothing to talk about. You people don't know what to talk about. There's always excuses, or you call him and he's like, hold on, and he's on the other phone with somebody else talking to this person for a long time while you're on the other end. There's nothing to talk about. It doesn't have your time. Whoever's call he has picked is what is important to him at that time. Even if he says, oh, I'll call you back, and he never ever calls back and never apologizes for not calling back, it's just a big sign to you that he does not see you in his future. Same thing for a woman who never returns your calls, who doesn't pay attention to every time you call her, every time you're the one calling. It simply means that this woman doesn't see you in the future. That's why she's not investing that time of communication with you. Nobody would abandon something that they value. And when you don't communicate with somebody as frequently as you should, and I'm not saying every second, because there are some people who just want you to be talking to them every second. No, that one is not what we're talking about. That one, you're, what's the word now? It's not, this is not communication. It just means that you're just unnecessarily attached. And no man, no woman wants to be with someone who is needy. That's the word. When you are needy, I want to talk to you, I want to be on the phone with you, I want to be everywhere you are, I want to, you are a needy person. Nobody even wants to be with a man or woman that is so needy. You're so clingy, you're so needy. You want to be with him everywhere he goes, you want to be with her everywhere she goes. You want to talk to them every second, you want to be on the phone 24 hours. You don't want them off the phone. You're always chatting, talking. Nobody wants to be with a man or a woman that is needy. So if you find out that you're not communicating well, and I'm not talking about those that are needy, okay? I'm talking about those that are not needy but decent communication, acceptable levels of communication in a relationship, and you're not getting that, or you realize that you're the one who is communicating so much in that relationship, listen, that relationship is not going anywhere. It's not leading to anything serious as marriage. All right. And the last point I have here, number 5, you are no longer spending quality time together. When you realize that you are no longer spending quality time with your partner, with your spouse, or with your fiancé or your fiance, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or somebody that you are dating with a purpose. I'm not talking of mindless dating or just dating for sexual benefits. I do not encourage any of that, because you're wasting your time. When all you do is to spend, when all you call spending quality time is just having sex, it's nonsense. It is not quality time. It is not quality time, because all the time you use in, having sex, every time you're together, you don't talk about life, you don't talk about the future. He doesn't discuss the future with you. He doesn't talk about the future, and you are in need. He doesn't communicate, and then the only time you guys see each other, it's just to have, it's just to get into the sheets, and he bumps, you bump, and that's all. That's not quality time. That's him just using you for what you are available for, which is just meeting his sexual needs, or what you are available for as a man, meeting her sexual needs or her financial needs. When you realize that you're no longer spending quality time, this person doesn't want to really be with you, spend quality time talking about life, talking about the future, talking about things you both hope to achieve, talking about purpose, talking about your plans, talking about your day, talking about how you guys can be better, how you guys can make your lives better. You guys are not spending quality time, and you're not talking about quality things. It shows that that relationship is going nowhere. It's not a relationship that carries substance. The man or the woman is just with you for what they can get from you at that time. You're just in a relationship with benefits at that time. When a man sees you in their future, every time they spend with you counts. When they are with you, they talk about the future, they show you their plans, you discuss the future. And when you start these discussions with them, they go in depth into how they plan to achieve their dreams and how they plan to achieve their visions. If the woman, you're spending quality time with her, and you people start to talk, she would also share, her future with you, her future plans. You people, when you're done with that conversation, you will have a sense of, this person actually is going somewhere with me, and I am going somewhere with this person. So if you find out that you're not spending quality time with this person, you guys don't go to church together, you don't pray together, you don't talk about God together, you don't talk about life together, you don't talk about your visions together, you don't talk about your dreams, you don't talk about nothing. You both just don't spend valuable time together. The person is always making excuses of I'm here, I'm there, I'm not available, you know, I'm here, I'm there, I'm in the church, or I've gone to work, or today. They'll rather give you an excuse than be with you. Something is wrong. When you see someone always avoiding spending time with you, it's because that person doesn't see you as someone valuable enough to spend that time with. So they'll keep giving you excuses. They'll keep telling you what they would rather be doing, you know, somewhere else than what they would rather be doing with you. They would rather be doing it with someone else than with you. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please do not forget to click the like button. Do not forget to share the video. Do not forget to subscribe. And for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, my name is Adeze Atanda, and I talk about all things God, relationships, marriage, life on this channel. If you live in Houston, I would love for you to worship with us at Royal Place Ministries International, 3505 South Dairy Ashford Road, Suite 296, Houston, Texas. Our zip code remains 77082. You will be blessed by being a part of a family. We have a seat of royalty awaiting you. Till I see you all in my next video, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay lovely. God bless you.